What's up, people? Haven't done this in a while. Well, a few weeks or whatever. But I just wanted to come on here and just talk about Saitama for a little bit. About a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, something like that. I had sold half of my bag of Shiba Inu, which I was contemplating. I didn't know if I wanted to do it or not. I wasn't sure, but I'm kind of happy I did. I took that leap, I guess. But I sold a lot of my Shiba, half of it, and I put all that into Saitama. And I just been holding on it. Saitama's had its ups and downs. The event, it was disappointing. To me, it was. I mean, to some people, it was like, it was fun. I mean, those that attended the event, of course they had a good time. I mean, they were sitting there getting liquored up and just cutting up and all kinds of stuff. It was in Vegas, so I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought the event could be held a little bit better, but I mean, that's in the past, and that night was bad for Satama. I mean, it went down to the threes, the three or the fours. It was crazy, and but to be honest, I was freaking out, and I was trying to sell, but because I didn't know how to sell at the time, I wasn't able to. So I'm still holding on to all my coins in Saitama, which I look back now, I'm glad I wasn't able to figure that out. But I mean, I've already since figured all that out. Um, I haven't bought back in. I'm kind of just waiting for something to happen. And this week we were promised a bunch of stuff, and then again we were let down. Um, uh, Saitama was supposed to get released a couple weeks ago. It's still waiting. It's still pending, which is a good thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. But I think Russ can do a better job at releasing information. Dot your I's and cross your T's before you release anything out to the public. Especially if you're an investor in Saitama. Of course, if you're going to release news that there's news coming, at least release the news the day that you say you're supposed to release it, and then not come back and say, hey, man, this is on me. I mean, which I get. I'm not terribly too upset about it. I was disappointed. And then all week, we have to wait, which he hasn't put out a whole ton of information until today about it. And I believe his wife had put out a tweet or something like that, telling us to be patient, and Russ was working on it and whatever. And then an hour or two later, Russ comes out with the news, which I don't know if it's the news that he wants to put out, but if I remember correctly, he said it was bigger than exchange news. Which, I mean, I don't know if, I mean, you could take it for what it's worth. I don't think it's bigger than exchange news, but it's how you look at it, I guess. But anyway, he's teamed up with Mayweather. Mayweather is a huge boxer. I mean, probably one of the greatest boxers in boxing history. One of them, if not up there. I think Mike Tyson's the best boxer of all time. That's just my opinion. Don't don't kill me for that. But Mayweather is solid. I've always liked his performances. I've always been a Roy Jones Jr. fan myself. But I mean, to each their own, whatever. But anyway, so Russ and Saitama has teamed up with Mayweather to promote this kid in his upcoming fight for Sunday. That's not the news I was kind of expecting, but at the same token, Saitama, with as young as Saitama is, it's young. It's super young, and it needs the marketing. And so this fight's going to draw in millions. I mean, I could see the 20, 30 million viewers. I can really see it. And I hope that Saitama is like plastered on the boxing ring floor, or Mayweather's boxer is wearing some kind of symbol with Saitama on it or something in those lines. I mean, the whole Saitama team is supposedly supposed to be at this fight. So I'm hoping maybe I'll get the fight. I mean, just to see. I've never watched the kid personally, but After just doing a little bit of research, the kid's phenomenal. He has like 24 knockouts. He's undefeated. So I mean, that's a hell of a way to market Saitama. And again, with Saitama being as young as it is, it's got room for growth, like massive growth. I personally think with the release of Saitama, it's going to be bigger than this. That's just my opinion. And there's one reason why. There's two reasons that are killing a lot of people from investing into Saitama. For one, it's hard. It's hard to get into. It really is. It took me, I think, by the time I got it figured out, and this was on the phone with a couple people, by the time I got it figured out, it took me about an hour to finally buy into it. That was having to sell on Coinbase Pro, having to transfer that money into Coinbase. From Coinbase, I had to purchase Ethereum. From Ethereum, I had to swap all that over to my Coinbase wallet. And then for my Coinbase wallet, I had to open up the Uniswap app, link my wallet into Uniswap, and then trade my Ethereum for Saitama. And those fees absolutely killed me. I mean, they killed me. And that's another reason why people are not investing into Saitama, is because the Ethereum gas fees. So those are my two main reasons. The first one is just it's difficult to get into Saitama. They do not make it easy. It's not user friendly. I mean, especially, somebody like me, I've only been investing for a little over a year now. I'm not used to the wallet. I got a bunch of money in my accounts. I'm just not used to using the wallet. So that took me a while to figure out. And then I got another buddy onto it, and he about got frustrated with it. It was a whole, you know, you buy your Ethereum and you go to transfer it, and then it says, well, you don't have enough Ethereum to purchase the Saitama, and then you have to bump down your price. It was crazy how much they charged me just to get into Saitama. And I'm really hoping with the SATA mask, it'll make it a lot user friendly. I'm hoping, but that is my main reason why there's not a whole bunch of investors into Saitama. I mean, we're at what, 260,000 holders right now. You know, if it was on more exchanges, it'd be a lot easier to get into Saitama. And right now, I just think it's really confusing to buy into, and people are not willing to pay the Ethereum gas fees to get into it. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. Uh, don't hit me too hard, but I mean, the way that I went through it, it was difficult. It was confusing. It cost a lot of money. And I know I'm not the only one out there that feels this way about purchasing into Saitama. So, I mean, I hope that makes sense. But, I mean, I've had a couple buddies, they were just like, man, they're about ready to give up and not even buy into it. I mean, for one, they didn't even want to buy Ethereum to buy Saitama because of the gas fees. It was like two, three, $400 just to buy into Saitama. Nobody wants to lose that money. That's your profit money, which I mean I kind of get. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. I think it's big. I think it's going to bring a big market. I mean, right now, I mean, Saitama is going up. I mean, we're already up almost 5% for the day on CoinMarketCap. We're sitting at 7067, so it's not bad. I mean, we keep going up, so keep pushing it. Something was going around about they gave Mayweather the dead wallet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised, but I hope it all pays out on Sunday. Today's Thursday, and we still have 3 days leading up to it. So uh, it's gonna be a good weekend. I mean, I got the Alabama Georgia game on Saturday at 2 o'clock my time in Colorado. And then we had this fight. So let's see how much this fight's gonna be, and then maybe I'll get it. I like boxing, so. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and express my opinion about Saitama and where it's going. I'm really looking forward to the Sata Mask launch. That's I can't wait for that. Um, the news today, I'm like, but they need the marketing, so let's see what it brings, I guess. So, all right, people, I'm gonna hop off here. Didn't mean to spend 10 minutes of your time, but if you watch it to the end, thanks. We'll catch you.